We are live. I got my Santa shirt on because, we're basically bringing you presents already early here in December.
I mean, every damn day we do. That was a sweep, and what, 4 of the 5 were plus money?
Yeah.
Dude. I'm telling you, I made this little tweeter post. I'm starting to get mad at us for how often we sweep and how often we win 4 out of 5, because I used to get in fights with dudes that said they had like a 50-5 record, like just on how mathematically improbable it was. Or I said, you're just taking minus 150s or 180s, which is cool. Just be transparent about it. Don't just talk about record.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. They're betting Philly minus 525 money line today, right?
Like, yeah. It's been a while since I've gotten an argument with a capper that says they're 90 wins and 10 losses, or 95-5, or I think some said 98-2 or some crap.
So a guy fantasy football playoff start this week. A guy did a funny troll post and said, "Hey, I made 99 out of 100 teams into the playoffs," and he broke all this down. And everybody just took it and ran with it. The comment section is magical. So it was well worth it. Price of entry.
Dude, Twitter's mad at the new $1,000 club too, but we'll take the high road there.
I'm not even gonna comment. I've commented on other people
making money.
Yeah, we're good. Well, we'll stick with our half unit, 1 unit bets, and we'll just keep making units every day.
Every damn day.
All right. Well, up 6.9 units last show with the sweep. We're gonna try to go back today, and I'm just gonna kick it off with our moonshot. So we got Scary Terry with Charlotte. We're going with his alt assist line 10 plus at plus 410. Since Ball's gone down, Terry has had to been the distributor. He's had 13 assists in back-to-back, and he just torched Miami for 13 last game. It's just Miami isn't good against point guards for assists, and this should be plus 300, not plus 410. So if you're going to give it to me for that much value, I'm going to jump on it.
I appreciate you, my dude. Jumping down to BetAlytics. Dude, they're usually like in the 3 to 4% solid range. They got a little 10% banger here, and this aligns with my algo too. So you'll see this high on my list today. Knicks, Utah, under 227.5, plus 100. They had this at 10% at minus 110. Do with that what you will.
All right. I like it. 10% is generally going to pay off, as yesterday showed. We got a little NCAA basketball for you today. Spencer Johnson, he's basically the engine for BYU. He's hitting this at a 78% clip this year. Over 4.5 rebounds at minus 117. This is going to close at like minus 150 today. So grab it before it moves massively.
Woo. All right. Sticking with NBA, which, man, do I have some good plays in hockey, but I haven't seen any in OddsJam yet. OddsJam gave out a nice little hitter, not like yesterday's 14-point plus 156 that was solid the whole game. Got a little scary in the third, but plus 156 it's going to be that way. It's going to be close. Houston Rockets -6, minus 102 on BetOpenly. Guys, this is as high as -8 right now with some books. And just so y'all know, OddsJam and our integration, they only show open bets that someone else created. So when we talk about them, they're available. They're not just me theoretically speaking. That's what OddsJam and our partnership is. Open bets.
Love it. And then our best BetOpenly prop play today is the man in Colorado. We've used him multiple times this season already. Nathan MacKinnon, over 1.5 points at minus 108 right now at BetOpenly. This is minus 120 to minus 130 at books. Anytime we can get Mac under minus 115 for over 1.5 points, sign me up. He's 8 out of his last 15. He gets Buffalo tonight, which is a great matchup for him. And again, guys, this is 12 to 22 points of value, depending upon what book you have access to. You have access to it at BetOpenly, even if you're in Texas, even if you're in Florida, even if you're in communist California, you can get it at minus 108.
We're allowed to say that since we're both from there.
Yeah. We're both from there. We could talk it. We both left because we don't like paying the taxes there.
I like keeping 50% of what's mine.
Yeah, that's ask Shohei about how that works right now.
I think he worked it out. I think he'll find a way to be back in Japan or somewhere.
I finally saw it. So the law is after 10 years, if it's a deferred payment, if it's longer than 10 years. So if it's 10 years in one day, the tax goes to whatever state you're living in, or if you're another country resident. So it's going to be 10 years in one day that he's going to be in service, and he doesn't have to pay that California tax.
It's wild. All right, let's do this. My degens, this is the lightning round. Trev and I swept yesterday. We're doing this so much, I'm starting to feel criminal. Trev, Mike, Moonshot, let's do it. 4 of the 5 wins were plus money.
Scary Terry of Charlotte today, 10+ assists, plus 410.
BetAlytics, New York Knicks, Utah, under 227.5 at BetOpenly for plus 100, 10% ROI.
Spencer Johnson, BYU, the Cougs, over 4.5 rebounds, minus 117.
Houston Rockets, OddsJam, BetOpenly bet of the day, -6 at minus 102. This is as high as minus 108 some places right now.
And our BetOpenly prop play of the day, Mac Daddy, Nathan MacKinnon of Colorado, over 1.5 points, minus 108 at BetOpenly. This is minus 120 to minus 130 at other books right now.
Let's keep feeding, my dude.
Yep. Later.
Later.